Hi everyone, welcome to my session on microservices communication. So there are two types of inter-service communication for microservices. First is synchronous communication where the client service will send the request and it will wait for a response. Say as in the diagram, if you see you have one microservice, right? Microservice A which makes a request to the service B. So it would obtain some information, right, that it needs to include. So it will wait for a response from the service B. So the calling service will wait until your caller service will respond. But if one of these services, say in a chain of your synchronous request delays, so in this case your entire call flow may get delayed. But in case of asynchronous communication, your client service will send the request and it doesn't wait for a response, right? It is instead sent to some message queue or message broker. So in this case, if your receiver is not available, it will still remain in the queue and that message can be processed later on, right? So if there are chain of the services, right? So if any one fails to respond, so that original call will not be impacted since it is not waiting for a response and it's always there in the queue. So listing few differences between both of them. Communication style in synchronous is limited to one-to-one, whereas in asynchronous it can be one-to-one for notifications and one-to-many for publish and subscribe. So we can cover more on this in other videos. And synchronous protocols are HTTP, HTTPS, and you expose the services through REST endpoints. Whereas asynchronous protocols are AMQP and MQTT, and to manage these queues you can use brokers like RabbitMQ, Kafka, message brokers. But apart from message brokers, you can even use an event bus for updating the data asynchronously. Also in case of synchronous communication, right? So each service will communicate to an instance of another service. So you have a load balancer which will use some load balancing mechanism to choose which method should be called, right? And say example you have Spring Cloud, so it provides some support to Netflix library to balance the load on the client side, right? But in case of asynchronous communication, so each request of the service client is processed by one instance of a service in case of one-to-one communication style, but each request of a service client is processed by multiple service instances in case of one-to-many communication style. So few benefits. Synchronous communication is simple and error handling is easy in synchronous. On the other hand side, asynchronous is faster and it's easier to scale. But few drawbacks like synchronous suffers from latency on each of the connection, but asynchronous error handling is also complex and it increases the complexity and it's difficult to manage and orchestrate. But next question, like when to use synchronous or when to use asynchronous, right? So if your service needs the real-time data from another service, right, then you can go with synchronous communication. Say for example you have an e-commerce app, right? Your customer will search for the product availability, but that needs to be validated in the inventory by making a request to your product availability service. So it will check the real-time availability and the real-time price information of that product. So in that case you can go with synchronous communication. And when to go with asynchronous, if your request needs to be processed through multiple services and it needs approval for further processing, you can go with asynchronous. Say example you have a banking domain, you have a loan request, right, that needs to be processed and it requires certain approvals at different levels. So user will raise a request to some particular service, say loan service. That service will provide some reference number, and once your approvals are done, it will process the loan request details in your database, right? So in this case it requires certain approvals, right? So it needs to be processed at different levels. So in this case you can go with asynchronous communication. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.